Hello everyone. So I posted this little video on my Instagram page asking if anyone knew what this was. Can you guess? Well, you will find out shortly. So if you are an artist or a creator, maybe you'll understand what I'm about to say. Do you ever have an idea for something and it's like you have a craving to do it? Like you can't wait to just try it and you can't stop thinking about it. I don't know, maybe it's just me and maybe I'm a little wacko, but oh well. Well, I've had this idea that I wanted to do a rainbow wood grain, and I have had this idea for quite a while, and then yesterday one of the very famous YouTubers that I follow, who's a tumbler maker and food blogger and some other things, Heather from Wicked Whiskey Designs, I'll put a link to her channel in the description. She posted a video yesterday of a pink wood grain tumbler. It looks like it has a glitter peekaboo. And that was kind of like the final straw. I was like, I need to try this rainbow wood grain. So I knew that so first of all, this is a wine tumbler that I have previously stripped from a design that did not go well. So I'm not trying to sell this one at all. I'm just basically treating it like a tester. I had stripped it a long time ago, and then I just spray painted it white after taping the top off with electrical tape. So I knew that I only wanted to use the primary colors, the red, the yellow, and the blue, because I would be blending colors to create the middle colors of the rainbow. I had some difficulty, but you know, we got there. I wasn't quite sure what to do with the bottom, so I'm just experimenting right now. I just poured a little bit of alcohol and I was like, wonder what's gonna happen. But I will say I used 3 different brushes. I actually used 2 sponge brushes and then 1 sort of chip brush, really old, that I had previously done a green wood grain on for a pickleball tumbler. But that is really important that you use multiple brushes, otherwise you will get mud, basically. And I have a hard time keeping yellow in almost every single rainbow that I do. The yellow ends up disappearing, so I had to work a little extra hard to keep it visible. I had put a little too much alcohol on the bottom, so I'm just sucking it up with a pipette. I really am just playing here, folks. I really was just like having a good time. So I was like, let's add some red, let's give some interest, make a little bit of purple. And then this is silver alcohol ink. And then, getting back to the intro video very shortly, metallic alcohol ink does this thing where it just sparkles. And I'm almost positive it's that the alcohol is evaporating, because of course it doesn't do that forever. But it's just like dancing, and it's so pretty. So I thought this turned out pretty cool. I mean, it's not a perfect wood grain by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still, it got my creative idea underway. So it's a very, very hot day here in Maryland, so I did not need to let this dry for a very long time. I think I let it go for like an hour or so. And then I'm just going in with some regular epoxy resin. I didn't want it to be too thick, but I also didn't want it to be too thin where I was, having to stretch it out super thin. But anyways, actually, right after doing this, my camera fell over. I had it on that stand, and it didn't damage my camera or the tumbler really, but it sort of messed up the resin. So I went in with my gloved hand and kind of smoothed it back out. Isn't this just so satisfying? Pulling the electrical tape off. There's always this little tiny bit of resin that gets kind of where the tape ends met, Wasn't that tape just beautiful? I didn't want to throw it away. But I just take a tiny piece of paper towel and I spray it with 91% isopropyl alcohol and just wipe up the rim. It did start to fisheye. So because I knew this was a tester tumbler and it wasn't perfect anyway, I'm wondering what you think I should do. I'm thinking a power wash. I'm thinking the Dawn soap power wash with maybe a black over top. So let me know in the comments what you think you'd like me to do, and then I'll post part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.